Greetings and welcome to another Abiotic Factor developer update.
Who the hell was that, Chris?
I don't...
Let's just keep going. Okay.
Greetings and welcome to 2026 with our first developer vlog of this year, because we've got an update.
Yes, we do. Cosmic Companions. Why is it called Cosmic Companions?
Because you got companions from the cosmos.
That checks out. We also have a chemistry system, I hear.
We do. That's good, because I'm gonna need some tinctures. Ha! Door kick! Tincture seller, I'm going into battle in manufacturing, and I require your strongest tinctures.
My tinctures are too strong for you, traveler. You had better go to a tincture seller who sells weaker tinctures.
What is it? What's going on?
Tincture seller, no. I need your strongest tinctures.
Is this in the script?
I need them to fight the Order.
What?
They must be the strongest.
The Order?
My tinctures are only suitable for the strongest of travelers, and you are of the weakest.
We're continuing this? We're still going?
No.
We're going?
Now listen. Hi, I'm Tom.
Oh.
I have this really cool bench that I made, and you can use it to make tinctures and a bunch of other cool new items. I got these cool throwables, these flasks, they explode. Check this out. Woo! Bam!
Oh my god!
Jesus.
And sometimes they'll pop you up with air and all kinds of other cool stuff like that.
What does that mean?
Now in Abiotic, no, it's fine.
It'll be fine, Zach!
Through chemistry, you can throw a vial full of acid at them, and then they take more damage.
Oh.
Sounds horrifying.
And then you don't have to use the deatomizer. It'll be great. It'll be great.
No, wait, I hate the deatomizer. That's great. No, that's good.
Exactly.
Zach lives in dread of the day he added that.
You know what's cooler than a deatomizer? Let me walk you through how this works, okay?
It's like a car salesman.
We've got this distillation bench, right? And
Okay.
I've got my little can of soda right now. Now, you know what happens when you
Wow.
distill a can of soda. You get a fizzy distillation. Clearly. That's science.
Clearly.
You mix
That
that
checks
together
out.
with a couple of other distillations from like maybe some alien stuff, maybe a human brain that you just have lying around, and bing bang boom, you got a tincture.
Wait, what
Or
is it?
coating or something else.
Said human brain.
What I've got here is a coating. Gives your weapon a really nice sheen. So I've got this really cool laser katana here. Let me just oil this thing up here. Hey, check out that really cool sheen, right?
An infomercial? Is this an infomercial?
Yeah, this is
Does this happen to you?
this is how the riffing is going. Has this ever happened to you?
Science in
Is your
black and
laser
white. He's like
katana
tumbling
not
like potions
sick
out of his
enough?
cabinets. Just like, oh goddamn.
Oh, I'm not electric enough.
I'm not large enough.
Can I finally live my mad chemist dreams?
Most certainly, Chris. Yeah, check this out.
What happened? Did a tincture blow up in your face?
Listen, you gotta do some experimentation to figure out these concoctions, and sometimes you'll get this really rad weapon coating or this mushroom cloud in a bottle, and sometimes you get a thing that just kind of makes everyone stinky and it explodes when you make it. And if you do that, you end up looking like this.
Okay, I gotta move this in the interest of time.
Yes.
Tom, who
Yes.
didn't introduce himself properly to the community.
No.
We have to move on to pet companions now. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you've done to our creatures over here? Because I looked away for like 1 month, maybe 2 months, just looked away. And I came back and there were new pests running around. There was, I think someone was holding a peccary. I don't know. Walk us through it, Tom.
That's my big dog.
Paint a picture.
That's my big fluffy dog.
Yeah, let's talk all those cool new big dogs. But first, me, Tom. Hi.
Yeah, we got that.
I'm getting to it.
Yeah.
I'm the newest game design hire at Deepfield Games, and I am overseeing this update in many regards. A lot of the ideas here are coming from me, and
So all
like,
feedback
working
goes
with
to
the rest of
him,
the team,
all
and
complaints
yeah.
go to Tom.
Yeah, if this bricks your game, it's my fault, and I'm sorry. However, I think we've got a lot of new toys that you're all gonna really like here. Let me pitch you on some stuff. You see this dog right here?
Yeah.
You can pet this dog thanks to the Pet System 2.0. Not only can you pet this dog, you can pick up this dog. And you can pet this dog while you have picked up this dog. Have you ever had this problem?
Is he doing the car salesman thing again? He's doing the thing again.
Yes, yes, I'm
No,
doing the
no
thing
more
again.
infomercials. Move on. No, they have very short attention spans, Tom. Very short.
The dog, you put
They're
the dog
idiots.
in the... Listen!
Chris?
No, the play. Our community.
Scientists, Zag.
Our
They're
scientists.
scientists.
You equip the peccary in the companion slot, and that gives it a nice little collar, and that collar allows it to follow you anywhere throughout the facility with ease. And also, if it gets in a fight and it takes too much damage, it's not dead permanently. It enters a down but not out state, and you can actually revive it. So you can befriend a little pest or peccary near the beginning of the game and carry it as a bosom companion throughout your travels for the entire rest of the game. And
say
that can
bosom?
be very helpful. Yeah, bosom companion. It's a thing.
A boon companion.
Yeah, a boon companion.
Is it boon or bosom?
A
Now I'm
buddy.
confused.
Your little pal.
A bosom
bosom
buddy.
buddy.
That's,
All right,
This
all
is the
right,
thing.
all right.
It's
Okay,
a
okay.
little guy, and he helps you in fights, and that's very helpful.
Okay, people know
because
how pets
sometimes
work. All
you
right,
don't
let's
have
move on.
So I could have my scaly little pals, I can have 2 scaly pals. Wait, how many different guys can I have?
You can have so many different guys. We let you tame. I don't think we actually have a cap on it, technically.
He's just
but
laughing. He's just cracking up.
we don't actually have a cap on it, I don't think. You can carry one around with you as a companion. But also, it's not limited to just pests and peccaries. Pests and peccaries, they can evolve rapidly when exposed to various stimuli, as is established within our lore. And so
What
what
does that
that
mean?
translate to
Lore? It's a story, Chris.
No.
is story.
Lore means story, Chris.
I'm getting ganged up on.
But the evolves, the evolutions, the mutations. The pets, they eat anything now. And sometimes, when they eat certain types of food, they will change in strange and mystical ways.
Just like me.
You change when you eat certain types of food.
Yes.
Yep, it happens to us all. Have you ever drank way too much soda?
Get the burps.
Now you can feed a pest way too much soda.
Look at that little guy.
Oh my god, he's so stupid.
It's
rude.
It's great.
Oh god, this
Okay,
vlog's
that-
getting a bit long. Let me check my watch. Whoa!
Yeah, right? You like
What was
that?
that?
Tom, what did you do to my wristwatch?
I've enhanced it, Zagriel. Now, you see, this new decoy watch will, when you are checking it, it will display a perfect replica of you that no adversary can discern.
2 zags?
Double the zag!
Oh god.
That wouldn't be that bad.
Sure thing, boss.
So Tom, I was looking over, I glanced at the game for the first time in 6 months, and I noticed you added some blunt weapons. What's the situation there?
Yes, my fellow blunt mains, we have stood oppressed by far too long.
By
Or
far
for
too long?
far too long.
Okay, just checking. Okay.
We have
Wow,
stood
great
oppressed
speech.
for
Good
far
start.
too long.
I bet the blunt melee users are feeling very inspired right now.
I'm winging it. Give me a second. For too long have we spent the entire endgame of ABF equipped with nary but a ramrod.
Nary? Who hired this guy?
While all of the spear mains and all of the swords guys, they got all their fancy tools with their laser katanas and all my hard right stuff. No more! Now we're getting cool new hammers for late game and end game. There's a mace that you fill it with acid by dipping it in radioactive goop. There's a hard light sledge that'll project a shield in front of you and your friends, so you can advance on an enemy position, deal with those gatekeeper heavies, and all kinds of other guys. There's gonna be these are spoilers, right? Is that cool?
Yeah,
Is that
kind of.
cool?
I mean, you're kind of giving everything away, yeah.
I might censor and bleep some things, we'll see.
Hey, beep this, Chris.
There's a bunch of new maces and hammers. Behold the power of the sun! I have created the least practical weapon you have ever seen in this game. Expect more of them.
I love it. It's beautiful.
Okay, we're gonna have a talk, I think, after.
Power of science!
The power of science! Now listen, you've got this cool office chair. It's got wheels, right?
Some say.
What if you bolted a power source to it and a big old fan and made it go really fast? Enter the power chair,
They said it couldn't be done.
the forbidden vehicle.
The Forbidden Vehicle Mark II.
It can go nearly anywhere a scientist can, but way faster, so long as it's powered. If it's not powered, plug it in, charge it up, there you go. Sustainable transit.
So, Tom, I got one that actually I was pushing for ever since I was a fan of Abiotic Factor, just like you back in the day. I was a fan.
The sad
I'm not.
days.
I'm not anymore. Anyway, we had a lot of community feedback about blood all over the place. Not like ew blood, more like I want to clean up the blood. They can handle blood. Most
Watch
of them.
scrub
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they want to get in there and just scrub
Get into
it.
that blood. Get
And-
on your hands and knees.
Well, you don't have to do that. We made a mop.
Oh, a mop.
Yeah, less demeaning, I think.
Like a science mop?
It's like a science mop.
Get a load of that thing. Does it have like a cool science name?
I think it's just the Mop 9000.
The Mop 9000.
The Mop 9000!
So next thing is, you remember that chef right at the beginning of the game that's dead in the kitchen?
Spoilers.
That's right at the beginning of the game.
Spoilers!
Okay, anyway, you can clean him up. You can chop him up and it's gone.
Sure is a lot less poetic than saying clean.
No, it's pretty gruesome actually when you think about it.
Oh.
Hey, does that guy drop a brain?
That's messed up, Tom. That's
There's
messed up,
a
Tom.
lot of useful things you can do with that. You put that in the distiller and you mix it with some other stuff.
Back to the chemistry. It's always chemistry with this guy.
I love my tinctures! My coatings!
Let them cook.
Lord.
So while Tom loses his mind, I heard there was some kind of crossover, perhaps a mystery crossover. Does anyone want to talk about that?
The power of-
No, we're not telling them what it is. Are we telling them that it's in Hydro Plant? They gotta go find a portal entrance in Hydro Plant. All right. Well,
the
suffice
raw
to say, it
power
will come
and
with
the-
some new
and the
furniture
amazing-
and a story to uncover. I read that off Chris's notes. It's not very exciting.
It will never live
Fantastic.
again.
So we've
No
got some other quality of life
self-correcting
things in the game,
dinosaur.
just
Dead
small
with a boring
things
old
here and there. We've
deactivizer
also
and
added
8
beds for your
different
pets. We've
laser
also
collectors
added.
after I
Hey Tom,
threw-
one last thing
Yeah.
we did. That's it. That's where I wanted to end the vlog.
Cool.
Yep, that was it.
Well, that does it for this Abiotic Factor devlog. We hope you have fun doing chemistry and math science and pets and cosmic and all that fun jazz. There's more fun jazz to come in the future because I believe I saw a new roadmap indicating some stuff might happen.
Tom, is there anything you wanted to say about future updates or anything like that? And then we'll just wrap up the vlog here.
There is so much. Listen,
Okay.
I got this really cool idea. If you take an arcade machine and you apply some of the gunk to it, I think we can rig it up to have this thing just plug it in and like have it like so hologram printing, right? Just like
Hologram?
a nano lathe,
Well,
right? And
It'll
you
be okay.
take
Alright.
that and you take
I
some
haven't heard
data
about this.
from like a little cartridge and then you put you get like spicy peppers, right? Because there's
Is
no
that how that
spicy
works?
food.
Should we go?
need spicy food. Yeah, that's how you get spicy
yeah, no,
food.
I
from
gotta
the
go edit
computer.
this.
You get it out of the computer.
Did he say you
And
get
then,
spicy
like,
food from a
maybe
computer?
Yeah, you
Computers are
get
spicy?
spicy food from a computer, and then you can go and you can.
You know, I
make,
think
like,
I've got to go though.
You, get,
I'm
you,
gonna-
can, you can build like a dummy and like.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, let's just walk away.
I got my.
Maybe if you fed.
Let's just walk
Maybe
away.
if you, what if you? That would actually we're not doing that one, but it's mushroom. The mushrooms colonized the pecfic, colonized the skink as well. Would it have the same effects? What? But put pneumatic functions on gauntlet and punch with fist. Turn weak noodle arm into big O. Showtime!
Starting with me saying, Cosmic Companions!
Oh, it's not on the script. You've done a very poor job on this script, Chris.
I'm bad at writing scripts.
Yeah.
I've been told many times.
Yeah.
I
Great.
liked 'em.
Welcome to the con.
Yes!